What's going on, y'all? Joshua here, and today is experiment time. Yes, you see the bicycle, but Miss Kissy Face and I are not getting on it right away. Nope. Today I am going to do a little trail jog. I won't call it a run by a long shot. Down old Royale and see if I can get caught in this thunderstorm. We've had showers, actually pretty hefty thunderstorms all around us, but once again Blacksburg is in the bubble. And I was like, you know what, I'm not going to miss an opportunity to get out and get a little exercise. So the objective is to actually do the trail jog down Royale, which is right here, get back up and see if I can get back down and up on the bike before the rain, but I highly doubt it. There is a ton of moisture all around us. I suspect by the time I get halfway down the trail, it'll start raining. But yeah, I recently picked up a pair of Adidas Terex Tracefinder 2s and been well pleased with them for some basic trail running shoes. They are supportive enough on rocks with sort of sharp or jagged edges, but supple enough to provide good long-lasting comfort. I've taken them on both paved and trail jogs now, and they perform pretty well. I have noticed I like to get them really tight in the beginning, and that way they'll last a good few 5 miles or so. I think the longest trail run I've done thus far is around 3.5-ish or something. And then the longest paved has been 5.8. Now, I am not a runner, y'all. So I say it's just straight up jog status. But something I've been really curious about is if trail running will have any benefit for mountain biking. I mean, I suppose if anything, helps build stamina, of course. But as I am by no means an XC guy, wanted to try this out to help increase that stamina. And these shoes are surely helping, because I would have expected by now, after half a dozen jogs, that my old shin splints injury would begin rearing its ugly head, and yet I haven't experienced that. So gotta give credit to the shoes for that, for sure. I don't know, they're just pretty comfortable. Taking them on a couple little hikes as well, and wasn't loaded down with any gear weight or anything, but I was well pleased with how they performed. Felt pretty grippy in most all conditions, I have not had them out in anything wet, which would be interesting if we do begin to get a little shower, because then might have an opportunity to give that a whirl, see what the wet traction is like. But for $65, basic pair of trail running shoes, you really can't go wrong. If I'm not mistaken, you can even find these on Adidas's website for $54.99 maybe. Don't quote me, but I believe I did see them on their website for fairly inexpensive. So if you're just an average runner, gets out a few times a week, I can definitely recommend them after my experience. A couple little caveats to that is the toe area, especially right at the big toe where it meets the material out at the end. I feel it's just a little light in protection, and there are circumstances where, if say come up on some rocks or a root and just inevitably in your stride you're gonna roll your toe upon that, you feel the contour of it. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't create pain, but like, for example, like that right there, I can feel it. It doesn't hurt or anything, and it's really only situated on the big toe. But other than that, and oh, one other thing I wanted to mention was, this has not occurred on the trail runs thus far, but the paved runs, I have had an issue with my sock on the left foot bunching up oddly, which did get to a point where I had to adjust it. Once required unlacing the shoe, and the other time I was able to just pull the side of the sock and get it situated and finish the run. Again, that's only occurred on paved runs, oddly enough, but I mean, my knees aren't bothering me, which is another good thing. Obviously, getting back into trail running at middle age can have its challenges, but having already been active on a mountain bike, that at least gave me some strength training prior to this. And that, y'all, is Poverty Creek. Poverty Creek, listen to me, Royale. But yeah, that is Poverty Creek for real. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and jog myself back to the top, get on that bike and see if I can hustle down here real quick for a lap and get back to the top. Maybe before it rains. Well, it's not raining yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get pummeled. Oh, never mind. It's starting to rain now. I was wondering when it'd get here. All right. Time to get a little cruise down. Good girl. It's actually fairly dark, so it's hard to read some of the trail in certain spots. So I'm just gonna take it easy. I am really surprised. Made it all the way back up on the jog without it raining. Into the rocky goods. But namely, I chose this trail just because it's flat. But it offers some tech through here. Obviously, again, this is not even remotely full speed. This is middle-aged eyeball speed. That was a gnat. Straight in the mouth. Oh, now it's starting to shower proper. Didn't even make it all the way down. I'm so slow. Feels good though. Oh, it's flat out pouring down here. And that is a wrap. Phew! There's a nice slow run down Royale into the rain. Miss Kissy Face Pretty Girl and myself are out of here. Go love thy neighbors. And remember, get out in the rain more. Bye.